what is the name of the place? Tropic. I used to go to Tropic. But when you buy something in Tropic, it is almost you buy something in France, in the supermarket of France. Here, it is almost the same price. I used to go to Tropic to buy food, to buy some, you know, some food I need, some stuff I need. But it is almost the same price. How can it be possible? If you go to the hotel in Gambia, you pay almost how much? 40 euro or 50 euro in the hotel. This is crazy. 40 euro, 50 euro, 60 euro, 100 euro. Bagadaji Hotel was 100 and something euro for one night. I went to ask Bagadaji Hotel the price for one night. It was crazy. It was almost 100 euro for one night. I say, what? This is crazy. This is crazy. There is nothing in Gambia, only tourism. And what do these white people are doing in Gambia is prostitution, brother. We all know what's happening in Gambia. There is nothing in Gambia, no hope, nothing working in Gambia. Adama Barrow is selling all the land of Gambia. Man, this is crazy. And only a few people are living, you know, paradise in Gambia, and the rest of the people are dying. This is crazy. So I stand for Gambian people. I stand for Gambia, and I'm supporting you, my brothers and sisters from Gambia. You need to take your responsibility. This is impossible. You know, I live in Casamance. I was born in Casamance. So we people from Casamance, we used to go to Gambia, you know. We used to go, you know, to buy some clothes, some you know, some rice, some sugars. We all see that happening in Casamance. But now, there's nobody going to Gambia for buying sugar. There's nobody going to Gambia for buying rice. There's nobody going to Gambia for buying clothes or something like that. Because Gambia is becoming more expensive than Senegal. This is crazy. This is crazy. What is this president doing in Gambia every day? Sleeping? You see this is crazy. You see Adama Barrow, you see somebody very, useless. He is sleeping every time Gambian people are dying. He's sleeping, he's sleeping, he's sleeping. Sleeping all the day. I was trying to do business in Gambia, but what I see in Gambia, you know, didn't encourage me, you know, it didn't encourage me to invest in Gambia, really. I went to Gambia for investment, you know, so I wanted to invest in Gambia. And this is crazy if I tell you my story in Gambia. This is crazy. You know, people they have stolen my money, a lot of money. It's crazy. I cannot tell you my story in Gambia. It was very crazy. But what I want you Gambian people to know is you have to stand for Gambia. You have to fight against Adama Barrow. If you want better future for Gambia, you have to fight against Adama Barrow. There's no other solution. You know what surprised me when I come to Gambia? At the night time, I see all the young people sitting and not doing anything. They talk until 1 hour, 2 hours. I say, these people do not work tomorrow. They say, oh, there's no work here, bro. So at the morning, when I wake up, I see again these same people in the street talking. 20 people, 30 people sitting and talking about football, talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, talking about Messi, I say, oh my goodness, this is crazy. These people do not work. They say, there is no work here, brother. We are here drinking tea every time. I say, the night time, I was passing here and I saw you. They say, yeah, because there is no work, brother. I say, until the morning you are sitting here talking and drinking tea. They say, bro, what do you want us to do? So everybody is expecting to have a white man to take him from Gambia to abroad. This is crazy. This is the only hope that Gambian youth are having in Gambia. This is crazy. It was unbelievable for me. So, bro, what are you expecting for the future? Oh, bro, you know, we are just sitting here and expecting to have a white girl, you know, that took us to Germany, that took us to England or United States. I say, what? This is your only hope? I say, bro, do you see any hope here? I say, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. So I'm praying for my brothers and sisters from Gambia. Oh, it was really crazy. It was painful, you know. I was, and something was crazy. You know, I was protesting every time in Gambia, you know, because it was, since a very long time I haven't been in Africa. So since more than 10 years I haven't been in Africa. So I just come in Gambia and see things that was driving me crazy, you know, that making me crazy. I say, okay, when you want to go to the beach, African people do not have access to the beach until 5 p.m. I say, what? Until 5 p.m. you are not allowed to go to the beach in Senegambia. I say, what? And I saw some people saying, oh, bro, you don't have to try it, you know. There are some policemen there. They will block you. I say, block me? They say, yeah, they will block you. I say, for what? They say, no. You have to wait until 5 p.m. I say, before 5 p.m., who use this beach? And when I was living into the hotel, I saw white people, tourists. They are these tourists that go to the beach before 5 p.m. So they do not want Gambian people to disturb these tourists, these white people staying into these hotels. I say, wow. So I only know that when I was living into the hotel. So after I left the hotel, I go to near to Tipa Garage. I was living after near to Tipa Garage because I didn't want to stay only into the hotel. I say, no, now I want to mingle with people to know the reality. So the light was going every time. So when I left the hotel, it was crazy when I saw, what I discovered. It was really crazy. So I left the hotel, I go near to Tipa Garage. So I was living near to Tipa Garage. So when I went to Tipa Garage, after I wanted to go to the beach at 1 and 2 p.m. So when I come, I see policemen. They ask me, hey, bro, where are you going? I say, yeah, I'm going to the beach. He said, you don't know that you cannot reach the beach until 5 p.m.? I say, for what reason? For what? What is the reason? They say, this is the rule here. You cannot go to the beach until 5 p.m. I say, bro, I'm going to the beach before 5 p.m. because I do not know what is the rule you are telling me, bro. This is not acceptable. So the policeman called me. He said, bro, come here. Where are you from? I said, why are you asking me a question where I am from? He said, no. I'm asking you a question. Where do you come from? You are not Gambian. That's the reason why you are acting like that. I say, I don't care. I'm Gambian. I'm Senegalese, and you know I'm Gambian too. So I want to have access to the beach. Why don't you allow me to go to the beach? He say, no, because you know this is a rule. We are policemen, so the government, some people in the government ask this rule, so you have to respect this rule. I say, bro, I cannot respect this rule because I know why you are prohibiting me from going to the beach. He said, why am I doing that? I said, because there are white people there. You do not want me to disturb white people in the beach. He said, no, I know, bro. I was living into the hotel. I spent more than 4 weeks into the hotel. I know that this time white people are in the beach. So that's the reason why you don't want Gambian people to disturb these guys. He said, oh, the way you are thinking, you are doing revolution. This is not this is not a revolution. This is something you have to respect when you come in the country. I say, bro, I'm not Gambian. That's true. You know, I'm Senegalese and I come from France. But, you know, where we are living in Europe, there is no rule that protect black people the way you are protecting white people from black people. He said, wow. I say, yeah. And I'm angry hearing that you are protecting these white people from black people in our country, in our continent. He said, bro, I'm really sorry. So, you know, this is not something I accept, but, you know, we have to respect that. We are policemen, so we don't have any choice that accepting the situation. I say, okay, bro, but I'm going to the beach. He said, no problem. You can go to the beach. I said, no, not only me. All these people are coming with me and we are going to the beach. He said, no, bro, don't bring any problem here. I said, bro, trust me, I'm not going alone. Because many people are staying here and I ask them, where are they going? They say they are waiting until 5 p.m. to go to the beach. So if you allow me to go to the beach, I'm going with all of these people to the beach. Do you accept that? He said, okay, I accept that. And this day, I really succeed to bring all of these people to the beach before 5 p.m. And it was crazy. They say, wow, bro, how do you do that? I say, hey, this is our continent. This is Africa, bro. This is our country. I'm not Gambian, but I'm Gambian because I'm African. So, you know, these kind of rules, we have to fight against that. And if you accept this kind of rule in your country, it means that you are not, how can I say that? This country don't belong to you. This country don't belong to you. And one time I was in Bagadaji Hotel. When I was sitting in Bagadaji Hotel, I was drinking bisab in Bagadaji Hotel, and somebody come. There was white people next to me, but he don't ask to white people what they are doing there. He come to ask me, what are you doing here? Oh, I become crazy. I say, sorry. He say, no, I'm asking you, what are you doing here? I say, okay, it is because I'm black. He said, no, it is not matter of black or white. I'm just asking you, what are you doing here? He didn't know that I already ordered for bisab. He just see me sitting there and, you know, he thought that I'm Gambian and I'm using this place for nothing, you know. And I say, go ask these white people what they are doing here. And after come to ask me what I'm doing here. He said, bro, you are so complicated. Who are you? I said, no, I'm African, who come in Africa for holidays. And I am sick and tired of this kind of question you ask me every time. We are African in our continent. And you are putting some people up to African people. You are putting some people higher than African people. And this make me crazy. He said, bro, this is not matter of racism or of what you are saying, you are explaining. So no, this is not a problem of racism. Maybe you may be victim of racism in France, but here we do not act like that. I say, bro, this is simple. Why aren't you asking these people over there, white people, what are they doing into this hotel? What are they doing sitting right there? And you come next to me asking me what I am doing in the hotel. He said, I'm sorry. I say, okay. I'm not going to answer you. You may apologize for this kind of behavior. He said, no, I'm sorry, no problem, I'm sorry. I said, okay, don't ask me this question again. And it was crazy. But what was really strange is when I came to the airport, you know, there was many policemen who recognized me. They say, Kayz. I say, oh my goodness. You know, they recognize me. Welcome to Gambia. I say, okay. And since the day I come in Gambia to the day I leave Gambia, there was always policemen following me everywhere. Always. When I sit somewhere, there is some policeman sitting next to me and hearing what I'm talking into the phone, what I'm saying in the phone. Everywhere I stand, there was a policeman next to me. I say, wow, do Adam Barrow afraid of Kayz in this way? It was crazy. Your president is a very crazy president. Since the day I come in Gambia to the day I leave Gambia, always, everywhere, into the market, everywhere I went, there was policemen next to me. There was policemen following me everywhere. I say, okay, maybe he thought that I come for revolution in Gambia. I'm not here for revolution. I'm here just for holidays, I wanted to shun or, for disturbing your presidency. I was just there for holidays. But there was a lot of funny stories in Gambia. Yeah, I like Gambia. Very nice people, everywhere you go, there are people who want to help you. No, I really like Gambian people, very nice people, but the president is not working anymore for Gambian people. I'm going to tell you the truth, brothers. This president is not there for you. Trust me, there's nothing in Gambia. Oh yeah, there's nothing in Gambia. So some people ask me, Kayz, you Senegalese people need to help us to kick out Adama Barrow. I say, hey, you see, everywhere I sit, there's policemen watching me. There's policemen next to me. So don't say this again. He said, no, help us, Kayz. We know you. The fight you was doing in Senegal. We follow that in the social media. So help us. I said, no. I'm not Gambia for that. Adama Barrow, the craziness of Adama Barrow could have brought me in jail because the way this policeman was following me was crazy. And one day we went to Black Market. Black Market, right? We went to Black Market. And there was a brother of mine following me. I say, look, every time I told you that there are policemen behind following me, you never trust me. So look today, you're going to see it. He said, okay, let's go. I say, this man over there. He said, oh, yes, I saw him. I say, since we come from the taxi, he was following us. He said, no, how do you know that? I said, no, don't say nothing. So let's try something. Let's turn here. You will see, he will turn. He said, okay, let's try it. When we turn, he turned his turn also. He said, he's behind. I said, okay, don't say nothing. Let's go again. Let's turn in the right. We turn to the right, and the guy turned to the right. I said, you see? He said, wow, don't you afraid? I said, no, I do not afraid. I know that they are following me, but don't say nothing. I say, okay, let's go again. We took a taxi. We go to the hotel, and we saw the same man sitting next to the hotel. So when we went out, I say, do you not recognize this guy? He say, who is this? I say, this is a...
ko woon duma ci wax ma promettre ko ne ko duma ci wax mais ak ma ci xam lu bari lu nit ñi xamul.
He say, oh my goodness, you're right. It is he. He said, but you are crazy. How can you discover all of this? I say, I know that the president has been informed of my presence in Gambia, that I'm in Gambia. Some people sunu prevention against me, but I do not care. And he say, yeah, this is the guy. I recognize him. This is the same guy. I say, okay. So now you trust me? He say, now I trust you. I trust you now. So you have to pay attention. I say, don't care. Don't care. No problem. So, Adama Barrow, maybe you are watching this video. some of your guys ask me to help you. You know, some of your guys, they met me in Gambia and they asked me to help you. But Adama Barrow, I cannot help you. I cannot help you. I'm going to be sincere with you. Nobody can help you, Adama Barrow, because you do nothing in Gambia. Nobody can help you. The only help we can provide you is to help you to retire from the presidency. It is the only help we can give to you. So you have to retire. Please, Adama Barrow. Gambian people are regretting the time of Yaya Jammeh. And this is crazy. People was saying, no, this is dictatorship. We do not want dictatorship. We don't want dictatorship. Dictatorship, they are preventing people of, no. The freedom of speech, this kind of, okay. So now Adama Barrow is making Gambian people regret the time of of Yaya Jammeh. This is crazy. So it means that